Relationships and natural law, a new understanding. When our ancestors said, "What goes around comes around," they were leaving us the key to open doors to find answers to any question. When we say, "What goes around comes around," and know the truth of those words, we're able to free ourselves from the illusions that keep us stuck in a matrix of pain and confusion. The matrix we've created is so diabolical, it makes the Matrix movie seem like a comedy. If you are taught to accept illusions, how can you know what truth is? In order to recognize truth, we must change the way we think about life. As men, we have lost our highest selves. When this happens, we lose women, children, and cannot find answers to the challenges we face. The best way out of this dilemma is to learn to think conceptually. We are all on a personal journey and tend to look at life from a personal point of view. The personal point of view will not provide answers. We must learn to think conceptual thoughts, to see things as they are and not as we like them to be. If the concept is negative, the results will produce pain. Everything is in a circle. Our planets, ourselves, our thoughts, everything. When you look into a mirror, you see yourself. When the mirror is removed, everything you see in front of you is still you. It's not possible to see anything else but yourself, including your perception of people, places, and things. We must begin with understanding the relationship between women and men. Life is in a circle. Women represent the circle. Men who pay attention to the challenges women face are standing in the center of the circle and will eventually see what is going on in order to find answers. When we understand that everything is in a circle, we will know that reincarnation is a part of life's cycle. We will also know that the sexes are interchangeable. Men come back as women, and women come back as men, depending on the lessons needed to evolve to become the greater you. I have listened to some of the great thinkers and healers and respect them all. I have paid special attention when they discussed how to raise our consciousness. We will never be able to raise our consciousness until men completely accept women. When men advocate equality with women, they're accepting the best within themselves. There is no separation. Everyone and everything is a part of the whole. When we understand this, we will know everyone is spiritual, everything is learning, and anything we pass judgment on sets us up to repeat the experience. There are no victims, and no one can do anything to anyone. If I shoot you, I did not shoot you, I shot myself. You got shot because you previously shot someone. If I give you a gift, I am gifting myself. You are receiving the gift because you gave to someone. We are all each other's facilitators, and what goes around always comes back around. When you know that women react to what men do, you will understand that women make a difference, but men make the difference. If women made the difference, the challenges of life would have been resolved long ago. Men are the cause of whatever it is. If men are the cause, they are also the cure. Men have the responsibility to address all issues in order to resolve them. If they are not able to do this, they will come back in their feminine form in order to experience the lesson from their feminine side. This happens so that the masculine energy can feel the experience more deeply and learn to appreciate the oneness in everything. On this third dimensional plane, we are all on a personal journey in these genetic suits we wear in order to learn what we need to know. The lessons will be repeated for as many lifetimes needed until one is tired of accepting pain. There are only two choices in life: learning from pleasure or learning from pain. Our ancestors told us to keep it simple. We added the word stupid to point out our inability to keep it simple. There are two simple steps that give us a chance to have successful relationships. Men must keep their word when they give it, and women must put their feelings aside and focus on treatment. There is no separation. Everyone and everything is a part of the whole. There is no blame, there is no right or wrong, and there is no good or bad. It's all learning. There's a saying in the teaching world: tell them what you're going to tell them, Tell them again, and then tell them what you told them. The repetition is necessary because we are born into a matrix that we've created, and we've set up institutions to feed the system that keeps us there. We were created in light. In order to appreciate the light, we had to experience darkness. If Eve and Adam had never bitten into the apple, they would have still been dismissed from the garden. I heard a famous athlete say his particular sport is sacred. The only thing sacred is our relationships with each other, and the most important relationship is with our mates. Men are like seeds put into the ground. Whatever kind of seed planted is the kind of plant that will grow. Women represent the ground, and whatever kind of seed accepted becomes the type of journey they will have. There was a comedian named Bill Hicks who died in the 90s. He said, "Matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration. We're all one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively. There's no such thing as death. Life is just a dream, and we are the imagination of ourselves." Bill Hicks was ahead of his time in understanding natural law. Our ancestors left us the natural laws so that we can find our way back to the light. The Kabbalion by 3 initiates contained the laws. The Problem with Women is Men by Ron Seaborn will help us apply those laws. Love and Knowledge, Renyo Mindseed.